What's up, everybody? This man right here, the one, the only, the beautiful, red rooster. Sorry about that. Had to get that smudge off the camera there. Checking in with everybody, see how everybody's doing. Um, and talk about today's issue and stuff. What's going on? What's going on, brother Andrew? Hey, man. I'm sorry about them decals and stuff, right? I wanted to, when you got them, I wanted to message you and stuff, but I was like, well, it's too late and stuff. I'm like, man, he about to be disappointed and stuff. But I mean, it is what it is. You got you got some good ones. Yeah, I mean, when you got the decals and stuff, like, when they was magnetic, I was like, oh boy. Oh boy, I'm like, man, this ain't gonna end well. Brandon, you say you blew your motor. You blew your motor, you threw a rod through. Oh man, that ain't. Ooh, buddy, that ain't good. That is not good at all, Brandon. That's, man. Especially now. I hope you joke. I hope you joking about that. Yeah, I hope you joking about that and stuff, man. Cause, I got a bit of some bad news and stuff, man. For those of y'all and stuff in 2022 that's talking about like trucks. You talking about person, equipment, and stuff like that. I know I told you guys to hold off until. April, but 2022, you can just go and hang it up, man. This will not be you in Asheville. Yeah, this is not. This will not be a good year for. This will not be a good year for person equipment, cause. Oh, you dead serious? Okay, well, man, best of luck to you, Kyle. Let's see, you threw a ride through the block, so you're gonna need a whole new motor. So, man, with the way things are now, stuff is just now. Bleeds in Asheville, North Carolina. Yeah, with the way stuff is now, man, I mean, to get you, let's see, I don't know if you was running 12 or 14, I don't know if you were running 12.6 or 14.0, but let me show you what I'm talking about. If I can pull it up. Why I say that this year it's going to be bad for buying equipment because what kind of makes the used truck sales and stuff is the new trucks that come out. And so you got a 14.0. All right, so yeah, 586. No, you ain't got a 586 no more. Yeah, you ain't got a 586 no more. If you threw a ride through that block. Yeah, that's it for that 586. But they already sold out the 2022s and stuff. The newer trucks and stuff that came out, they are completely sold out and stuff. So that means that the next batch of trucks and stuff are coming out in July. So these will be. Josh ready to talk? Yeah, you can get ready for that. But yeah, they sold out of the 2022s and stuff. So the next batch that come out and stuff is gonna be. They're gonna be in July, and so with the microchip shortage. With the microchip shortages and stuff, man, they're not going to be producing a lot of trucks and stuff. So that means Um, yeah, that means that your used equipment and stuff, man, it's pretty much it's probably going to raise up a little bit more and stuff, right? If you're trying to get equipment. So this year, I mean, if you got the money and you got to go get the equipment, then it's not going to matter whether you get it now or whether you wait a couple months and stuff like that, cause it's just they're not producing any more new trucks. They all sold out. So the new batch in July, the new batch in July and stuff, they're gonna be the 2022s and be transitioning to the 2023s and stuff. So as long as this microchip shortage and stuff is where it is and stuff, then it's not gonna matter. They just not gonna be producing many trucks and stuff. So what you see is what you get. So my my suggestion is, like, if you got a truck and stuff, through with this inflation and stuff like that, I strongly urge people and stuff, to go in, re-advise your insurance policy and stuff, and then get it up to where it's supposed to be at. Yeah, get it where it's supposed to be and stuff, man. But this will not be a good year for equipment. So if you're gonna purchase it, then it's gonna be at a real high mark and stuff, man. I'm seeing guys and stuff with no problem. Like, they got Cascadias and stuff, man. They posting them for $85,000, man. They posting them for $85,000. No problem doing that. So yeah, this a bad year. This gonna be a bad year and stuff, man, for equipment. So it is what it is, man. But yeah, Brandon, I sure hate to hear that, man. I sure do hate to hear that and stuff, cause everything is on such a markup. You say you seen a Peterbilt for $410,000 a day. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a seller's market. It's not a buyer's market. It's a seller's market. So, whatever you got, man, if you try, if you're gonna sell it, then you're gonna make some good money off of it and stuff. It's just with the shortages and stuff like that, man, it's gonna be real hard for people to get their hands on stuff like that. I mean, everything is just so astronomically high, because of this inflation, Yeah, I mean, if you can wait, if you can wait and stuff, but I mean, you could just, this year you can hang it up. This year you can hang it up and stuff, man. I mean, it's just, yeah, you got the midterms coming up, but that's in November. So I mean, and we already know that the 2 to 3 weeks for me to get 2 to 3 weeks for you to get the motor. Yeah, so there it is right there. And then let's see, where are these people getting money from, and is it above the cost of living yet? Well, a lot of the money came from, a lot of your money came from your SBA loans and your SBA loans, PPP loans and stuff, just so on and so forth. Whatever loan and stuff that you can apply for and stuff, they just yeah, whatever loan and stuff you can apply for and stuff, I mean, just people got them, people got them and stuff like that. So I mean, it was for the purpose of being independent, but I mean, that's where, everybody got money. So if everybody got money, then what you gonna do? You're gonna start buying up stuff, but the people that's selling it, they gotta mark it up. And stuff so they don't get beat, cause you got this money. Guys come in and stuff, and they buying your whole inventory and stuff, and you ain't make none of the money. It's a chain. Yeah, yeah. You know, it's all, you know, with that. That's why it's really not a shutdown. That's why it's really not a shutdown and stuff this year. You know, with the you know, you still got the stuff going on and everything that caused us to shut down back in 2020. And as much as people want to do it, all right, Mr. Eastwood, what's going on? As much as people want to do it and stuff, it's just not economically feasible to do it. They took a big loss. You know, they took a real big loss and stuff back in 2020. You know, the states and stuff that did good was Florida and Texas. And see, that's why, you know, every time you know, that's why the front runner now and stuff is Ron DeSantis and stuff. So, you know, if Ron DeSantis, if he can't, you know, not to be too political, but if DeSantis throws his hat in, right? If DeSantis throws his hat in, then you're looking at the next president of the United States. Because it's like this. DeSantis can beat Biden, right? But DeSantis can't beat Trump. He can't beat Donald Trump. So if Trump will not be Biden. Trump will not be Joe Biden. So that's the thing there and stuff. If Trump bows out, right, and say that, you know, he's not going to run, then if DeSantis is on the ticket and stuff, then, you know, you're looking at your next president. Because if you look at his state, I mean, his state made the most money out of every state and stuff that's out there. And then you look at his policies and stuff, the second state that made money was Texas. The next state that made money was Texas and stuff. But see, the problem, you know, Greg Abbott, on the other hand, you know, he just, you know, Greg Abbott, he's not, you know, he's government material, but he's not presidential material. So, you know, but yeah, that's the thing there and stuff. So, man, you know, but and speaking of Ron DeSantis, man, I'm gonna tell you what. Some people I kind of feel sorry. I kind of feel sorry for the people that live in D.C. You know, I feel kind of sorry for the people that live in Washington, D.C. and, man, Washington, D.C. and New York City. I feel real sorry, man, for you guys, guys. You know, with Mayor, what's her name? Marion Bowser. Yeah, Marion Bowser and stuff. That's the mayor of D.C. and stuff, man. And that policy, that mandate she implemented, her and then, you know, Eric Adams. You know, Eric Adams and stuff, man. You know, that's another. I don't even know how Eric. I mean, I don't know. They had you know, De Blasio was already bad and stuff like that. But man, I thought, I don't know, man. They couldn't sink any lower and stuff, and then here comes Eric Adams and stuff, and so now Eric Adams is now he's the mayor of New York City and stuff, man. So I feel real sorry for the people that's there, guys. It's just, I mean, it's total chaos with this. It's total chaos with this mandate and stuff, and so, the thing about, let's see, I guess the other thing and stuff people been kind of asked me about was the, you know, the Supreme Court ruling and stuff, right? The Supreme Court ruling on the mandates and stuff like that. You know, of course, you know, the mandates and stuff was rolled out on the federal side and stuff, and so people kind of feel safe now because of the let's see, I moved out to New York City last year. The rules, yeah, man. I mean, you know, it's just, dude, when, you know, with, I didn't think that Eric Adams can get it and stuff, man. But, you know, between Eric Adams and I'm trying to think of that other lady and stuff, man. Well, she didn't get the government. She didn't get the governor position. You know, she had to fall out of that. But, you know, anyway, the federal mandated, the federal mandated stuff, went to the Supreme Court and they blocked it, right? So people kind of look at that as a victory, and I'm like, well, you guys ain't really kind of okay. It's a victory, but it's not a real big victory. Not for the truck, especially not for the trucking sector and stuff, because the only thing it says now is, okay, the only thing it does is that the federal government cannot put any pressure on any business for any kind of mandates and stuff. That's it. But if you get any kind of federal subsidies and stuff like that, like Medicaid, if you get anything from the federal government, then the mandate is still there. So now it's up to the state, it's up to the states, and it's up to the companies and stuff like that. So if your company requires you to be jabbed, right, then it's either that or face termination and stuff. Then that's what it is. Either you do it or you face termination and stuff. And so of course, if you get terminated behind that, then you don't qualify for any benefits and stuff like that. But again, that's company policy. And then of course the state, right? The state can also require, stuff like California, for instance. You got California, you got the state of California stuff that requires, that you be jabbed up and stuff like that. So, what's going on, TBE? So, that's the only thing there and stuff is that there's just not going to be any kind of, federal penalties and stuff, right? For people who don't get the, if you don't get the jab and stuff like that. But again, there's no requirement to say, well, you have to go and whatever President Biden said and stuff about, the so-called issues to everything. You gotta be careful on YouTube and stuff when you start talking about certain things and stuff like that, cause then they want to sit there and flag your channel and all that stuff. So, so you gotta kind of speak in code and stuff. But for the most part, people think that it's a victory for the trucking sector and stuff. I'm like, yeah, well, you don't you don't have to worry about the feds and stuff coming in there and messing with you. But again, if your company requires you to go and get this card and stuff like that, you're gonna have to get it. If the state requires that you have to go get it, and then it simply is what it is and stuff. So yeah, but Marion Bowser and stuff, man, she just, they implemented that this week. They implemented that this weekend, actually. So, if you're in the DC area and stuff like that, and you ain't got your, you ain't got your papers, right? If you ain't got your papers and stuff like that, then I suggest not going out. If you're in DC and stuff, I'm pretty sure New York is gonna follow up with that too and stuff. So if you over there in the areas and stuff, man, just be careful. But anyway, today's topic is not to be overwhelmed, right? Excuse me. I ain't supposed to be doing that, man. But yeah, it's just not to be overwhelmed and stuff, man, cause with this hustle game and stuff that's going on in the industry and stuff, and people trying to sit there, oh man, Calvin. Oh, Calvin, man, dude, I can't with you, man. I can't, I can't with you. That last post, man. I don't even know where you be getting this stuff from. I really don't. I don't know where you be getting this stuff from, man. But dude, I can't even, dude, I can't even look at your stuff. I can't look at your stuff anymore, man. If I'm driving, I'm telling you, the second I see it, I just scroll right past it. Like, dude, I can't. I can't if I read it. If I read the stuff, man, I gotta be part. But man, I can't with you, Cal. I can't. But anyway, with the hustle game that's going on out here, people are talking about, they can get your business and stuff straight. They can get your business and stuff straight. And so, I'm seeing where they're actually trying to set up a plan for you and stuff, which, I mean, if you starting up a business, you should already have that plan and stuff. You should already have your plan and stuff. In fact, a lot of stuff that they're talking about doing, you should already have that in play for yourself. Even if you have very little knowledge about it, that's okay. You don't really need you really don't need coaching to a point to where you have to pay large sums of money. You got to start investing money. Just take a few minutes. Take a few minutes and stuff. And so, we're talking about the trucking sector, right? And like I said, people really over sophisticate trucking. They really over sophisticate trucking and stuff, man. So, you're looking at it and you want to know the ins and outs and stuff, and then, somebody up there posting talking about, man, they can give it to you. They can give it to you and stuff. And I'm like, man, how? With the things that they posting and stuff, I guess it impressed somebody that's from the outside looking in. But when you talking about starting a business and stuff like that, I mean, you already in the house. It's just, people just make trucking just too sophisticated. Okay, well, getting your own authority and stuff now. That's the stuff everybody's on, getting your own authority. That's the last bastion of hustle that these guys got and stuff, getting your own authority. Okay, and like I said, there's no problem and stuff in getting it. But, I just urge people that, if you're already in trucking, right, then if you're already in trucking, then the first year of your trucking career, that's where you should be focusing on learning and stuff. And then if you want to get your own authority, then it's as simple as you going down there and filling out the paperwork and stuff, and that's that, But getting your CDLs and stuff just right off the cuff and then going buying a truck, and you really don't know the ins and outs of trucking, and you got so much stuff you got to learn. And then on top of that, then you got this authority you got to maintain, on top of the fact that you got this truck, this trailer, all these business endeavors and stuff that you got to deal with. Cause a guy called me a couple of days ago and stuff. And so let me say this too, is that, guys, I don't have a problem with you guys calling. However, like I said, text me first, right? Because I don't want to have a conversation with somebody and then I got to put you on hold, or I say, let me call you back and stuff like that. Cause if I say that, then chances are I probably won't call you back. And that's because I got a ton of stuff I got going on at the time and stuff like that. And so, what you telling me and stuff is something that, all right, you telling me, I'm taking it in, and then when I give you the answer, I don't want to just be saying something, I want to tell you and give you the complete understanding in and out. But if my head is not in the game, if I'm concentrating on other stuff, then it's not fair. It's not fair to you and stuff, because you were inquiring about trying to get information, and then I can't give you my undivided attention because I got a whole bunch of other stuff going on. So like I said, just text me first, right? Let me know who you are. Let me know what the subject matter is and stuff, and we'll set something up. I promise you that. But, just to call me out the blue and stuff, I mean, I'll answer, but my head's not going to be in the game and stuff, It's just, it's a lot of stuff going on. Just like, while I'm talking about this whole overwhelming thing, right? This whole overwhelming thing and stuff is that, to get on a personal side, I had to, my furniture was supposed to be delivered on Thursday, right? And I wasn't home and stuff to get it, because I had to, I had a chance and stuff to make more money and stuff like that. So I just chose to go after the money. So I rescheduled my delivery for my furniture and stuff. But then the people tell me that the stuff that I ordered, now they're not going to send it because I'm not receiving it on Thursday and stuff, right? And so I had to, I'm back and forth with the with the furniture people, and then what they were telling me, oh, that's just a scare tactic that the salespeople use and stuff, so that you can get your furniture, because once you get your furniture, that's when they get paid and stuff, their commission. I thought, and what I was explaining to them, I thought once you sign on the dotted line, then that was it and stuff, so they was, no, that's not how it works and stuff. So I said, okay, all right. So I see where she coming from, but just that whole back and forth there, right? Then this snowstorm that's supposed to be coming over here, so you just got a slew of stuff, then I got my car in the shop. So I'm just dealing with all that. Then of course, all the stuff at the house. So, let's see, just with me describing that and stuff should just give you, some insight and stuff, man, about what's going on. So, but every now and again and stuff, I get a little free time like now and stuff. So, let's see, you're gonna need some. Yeah, like, I got the Theraflu. I got the Theraflu and stuff, but I think I got the one you can't take. I keep grabbing the wrong medicine stuff, guys. I'm thinking it's daytime and stuff, and then I wind up taking it, and then and it makes me drowsy and stuff like that. So I got to pull over. And stuff, man, and get some rest and stuff. So I'm like, I just keep grabbing the wrong stuff. So I'm like, man, I just got to tough it out, guys. I'm just, I don't know, man. It's just, with me grabbing medicine, I'm always grabbing the wrong stuff every time and stuff. I mean, it's effective now. I mean, I was actually coughing a little bit worse than this, but this stuff works. It's just, you got to be stop. You hide from the Omicron. You can't hide from this stuff, man. It's gonna, I don't even know. People that's just a useless gesture right there and stuff, man. People talking about they gonna hide from it. You can't, bro. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where you at and stuff, man. It's gonna find you. It's coming in the house. It's coming in the house and stuff, man. Wherever you are and stuff, man. In fact, I'm gonna be real and stuff like that. I'm gonna be real and stuff, man. A lot of us done caught it. A lot of us done caught it, man. Probably about 3-4 times. Just ain't know it. I mean, so it's done been around so long and stuff that your body just got immunity now. It's but the second they start talking about them variants and stuff like that, like all of a sudden everybody getting sick now. Like, oh Lord, oh Lord, you can't cough no more and stuff without somebody sitting there saying saying something, man. Like, oh buddy, LaDon, I don't know, man. I don't think a woman would fix that. It's nice to think that way, but no, Yeah, that's what it is and stuff. Yeah, you right, man. No matter where you are. But what you got, Corey said, true. You just broke my ankle in 2 places and caught the flu, so flu is back. My bad. Start my new year. Yeah, See, we talking about this stuff. I wasn't even coughing that bad till we started talking about this crap. So it's just, yeah, I mean, that's the way I see it, man. I mean, dude, it's done been around here. Mask ain't stopping it. Your mask ain't stopping it. All that good stuff there. So see what you got. What's a good website to pay your 2021 if What is that? What is that place that I use? God no. Hey, I tell you what, Mr. Turner, do this. Go on my web page, go on my channel, right? Go on my channel, get my number, text me. Go on my go on my channel stuff, get my number, text me, and I'll look these people up for you and stuff, because they are constantly and consistently, man. I mean, they email me all the time. I'm surprised I ain't got these people I'm surprised I ain't got these people memorized and stuff, man. I mean, they email me every day about that 2290, you know. But yeah, that's, God, what's the name of that site? I think, yeah, you know what, Calvin? Yeah, I think that's what it is. Yeah, you know what? In fact, it is. It is, yeah, Express. Yeah, Express, hold up, what you got up there? Express Tax Truck. Yeah, Express Truck Tracks. That's who they are. That's who they are. Yeah, they it's $9 and stuff to do the Schedule 1. But yeah, it's $9 to do the Schedule 1 and stuff, right? But if you're doing the 20, let's see, the 2290. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, my bad. The IFTA. Okay, my bad. I'm sorry. I got them mixed up. And stuff. No Name Friend. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, I was thinking about 2290. IFTA. Yeah, the IFTA is, God. Yeah, I think it's, let's see. Oh, you can. Okay, yeah, all right. Okay, yeah. I know they do 2290. I ain't know they did the yeah, I ain't know they did the IFTA 2 and stuff. So yeah, I would check with them, cause they, geez, as much as they email me, man. As much as they email me and stuff. So yeah, that's their website right there. ExpressTruckTax.com. You know, once you sign up on that thing, I mean, they will email the crap out of you. No, the Department of Revenue. No, you can't do Department of Revenue. That's when you're doing the IFTA. Oh crap! You're doing the IFTA yourself. Yeah, you filing your stuff. You filing stuff yourself and everything. And so, I don't. You know, in fact, I don't even think you can go down there anymore. I don't even think you can go down there anymore. Stuff. You got to go to. I gotta check again. I know in North Carolina stuff, man. I mean, well, you know, we ain't got too many federal buildings either and stuff. So, when we do IFTA, you gotta go. Let's see, they out of Charlotte. Yeah, yep, they out of Charlotte. Yep, yeah, Express Truck Tax and stuff. Yeah, they out of Charlotte. But I know in North Carolina, if you do the IFTA, you gotta they moved our headquarters and stuff, right? We got one in Rocky Mount, where I'm from. We got one in Raleigh, one in Greensboro, another one in Charlotte, and I want to say Asheville and stuff. But you got to go down. You got to go down there to the yeah, you got to go down there to the place and file it. The other thing and stuff about IFTA 2 is, and this is in North Carolina stuff, right? If you're not running a North Carolina base plate, you can't file. They will not accept your yeah, you got to have a North Carolina base plate. If you ain't running a North Carolina base plate, man, they won't accept it. Yeah, they won't accept this stuff, man. You gotta send it in, I think, electronically. All right, Kareem, let's see what you got. Question: I'm putting the truck together and I want to put a new cab. Crap. Um. Okay, read this again. Let's see. I'm putting the truck together and I want to put a new cab on it. Would I have to register the new cab, or can I use the original VIN? The cab is all that's changed. No, the chassis, your chassis is what determines your chassis is what determines your VIN number. So you can put whatever cab, and stuff on that chassis. It's your chassis that determines your VIN number. So you can use whatever cab and stuff you want to. It's as strange as it is and stuff. It's just now what you buying now. You got to make sure stuff like when you if you buying the cabs and stuff like that, you got to make sure you keep the receipts and stuff, right? You got to keep your receipts and stuff and show that you got it from someplace reputable. You got to get it from someplace reputable and stuff like that. And they got to keep records of it and stuff, guys. See, you can't just go in, guys. People still, it's kind of strange and stuff, but people still kind of hijack trucks and then they take the parts of it and stuff like that and everything, and then, build a truck and stuff like that. And like, oh, hey, I got this truck right here and stuff. And so, people don't ordinarily look at it and stuff like that, but it's still, you don't want to get caught up in a situation like that and stuff. So just make sure, if that's what you do and stuff, your chassis is what's going to determine what the truck is and stuff, regardless of what kind of, it's two type of VINs they go by. They go by your chassis, and then they go by your motor. Your motor and stuff, that also has a VIN number up there too and stuff. So that determines whether, if you ELD exempt or not. That's the other thing and stuff too. So, just like, you got a 13 Cascadia, but then you're running a 12-0. You run the 12-0 Detroit and stuff, and so the VIN number on the Detroit and stuff will come back, 2000 and stuff or lower. Then yeah, you ELD exempt. So yeah, you just got those two VIN numbers. You got to worry about your chassis. That's number one, and your your motor and stuff number two. I'm not even going Kareem, I'm not even going to go into detail and stuff about what you're doing, but I mean, okay. I mean, hey, I guess to each his own. But yeah, let's see, what else I was talking about? If you guys and stuff have run the road and stuff like that, they got a winter storm warning and stuff that's coming through. If you're on the East Coast, North Carolina all the way up to Maine. So that's supposed to hit tomorrow night. Yeah, that's supposed to hit tomorrow night and stuff, man. So if you in the tail end of it, like right now where I'm at, I'm on 81, so it's supposed to be coming all the way up. They're saying it's supposed to get at least a foot of snow and stuff from here. They talking about a foot of snow and stuff from here all the way up to Maine. So I got to make this delivery tomorrow, and then I pick up tomorrow night, and then it's going over there to Hatfield. So that's probably where I'm gonna get stuck at, more than likely. Or you're on your way to Florida, so yeah, you done bypassed all that then, Yep, you done bypassed all that, so. Let's guess the guy truck broke down and stuff. They towing this guy in here. Um, huh. Okay. Well, anyway, so that's that on that part there and stuff. So uh, um, like I said, let's see. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we will. But guys, like I said, man, just don't be overwhelmed by stuff, right? Don't be overwhelmed by stuff, guys. Like I said, it's not a difficult industry to navigate. It's not. It really isn't and stuff, man. And I would hate for people and stuff to sit there and pay a whole bunch of money into something and then come out knowing absolutely nothing, right? I mean, people can get up here and stuff and they can post stuff on Instagram and social media and stuff all day long, to try to get you wheeled in. But all in all, if you don't have a plan and stuff for yourself, right, on how to address your business, then no one else and stuff can do that for you. You see what I'm saying? As far as like getting certain things and stuff started, I mean, it's as simple as just answering a question, It's as simple as asking a question. You don't have to go into detail. You don't have to sit there and go into seminars and stuff like that, to try to get information about trucking. You got this guy over here for trucker state, right? The guy just posted up here last week and stuff about him. He got, he got a tax seminar and stuff that's going on, which is he has a CPA that's coming in. He has a CPA that's coming in and stuff, and you're going to sit in this seminar and you're going to have this CPA tell you about the tax codes and all these other things and stuff that go on in trucking. Just hire a CPA. Just hire a CPA and stuff that specialize in doing taxes for trucking, and that's it. Because a lot of this stuff you're not gonna know. And if the job of the CPA and stuff, they're gonna tell you what to do. Hey, look, just bring in your receipts. Bring in your receipts and stuff, and that's it. And we'll take care of the rest of the stuff. Bring in your receipts, however you want to do it. If you want to do it weekly or monthly, however. Just bring your stuff in here and stuff. I'll set you, and they'll do everything else. They'll do everything else and stuff. They'll sign on the dotted line. And once everything is done, that's when they'll give you an understanding about what you owe, why you owe it, what you can do and stuff to improve, what things and stuff that you can do to help yourself so you don't have to owe so much, that sort of thing there and stuff, right? Just hire a CPA that understands, that specializes in the trucking industry. That's all you have to do. They familiar with the tax codes and all that stuff. That's their job and stuff. I mean, ultimately it's your responsibility, right? But you're hiring them to get you up to speed about, you're too busy doing your job, right? And it's their job and stuff. You're paying them to get familiar and stuff with the tax codes. So in other words, they're just breaking down, they're just simplifying the stuff for you and telling you, okay, this is what you owe, this what you can do and stuff to help yourself, so you can get better write-offs and stuff, that sort of thing there. Just hire you a CPA that understands the trucking sectors of taxes. That's it. That's all you have to do. You don't have to sit in those seminars and stuff, man, and them familiarize yourself with these things unless you're talking about being a CPA. If you're going to be a CPA and stuff, then yeah, go to the seminar. Go to the seminar and stuff. But if you're not trying to be a CPA and stuff like that, just hire a CPA. That's all you have to do is just hire a CPA and stuff, man. I mean, it's not sophisticated. It's really not sophisticated stuff, because that person that CPA and stuff, I mean, if they're about business, which they are, I ain't talking about hiring your cousin or somebody that or any of this other stuff like that. I'm talking about hiring a real CPA. hiring a real CPA and stuff. Someone that has a brick and mortar business. I ain't talking about working out of their house and none of this stuff. I'm talking about a brick and mortar business. You go in there into their place of business. That's why I keep telling people, man, look, stay away from people who cannot show you their place of business. Because if they're not stationary, right? If they're not stationary and stuff, then what they're doing, they're preparing and stuff, man, to be gone with the wind. You know, they working in a house or in some kind of apartment or something like that. You go back over there and then they gone. Just find you a CPA and stuff, right? And I'm like, you know, any CPA is good. Any one of them and stuff is good. You know, as long as they're in a stationary business, because they're gonna familiarize. If they're not specialized, right? If that particular person is not specialized, then someone inside that building is. Someone inside that building is and stuff. And if they're not, they're going to get caught up to code and stuff real quick, especially if they know they got you as a client. If they got you as a client and stuff, man, and they know that you're going to be seeing them and stuff consistently, they'll get caught up to speed and stuff, man, very quickly. Because, you know, doing taxes and stuff, man, that's their specialty, just like our specialty is driving trucks, you know. For me to explain it to somebody that's inquiring, trying to get into this, it seems like rocket science. But, you know, same thing with a CPA. You know, with a CPA and stuff, you know, the only thing that it's like they're switching over from flatbed to dry van. That's it. That's how easy to, you know, for them to, you know, they got to switch it up and stuff. Okay, well, I usually do flatbed. Now I'm just switching over to dry van now. That's how CPA, you know, someone that's been in the business and stuff long enough, they get caught up to speed real quick. They still know how to operate. You know, it's just the conditions maybe change a little bit. They ain't got to sit there and do chains and straps and all that stuff there, you know, just hooking up to a box. But they still transporting freight up and down the highway and stuff. So that's what that is there. Hold on, what you got? I agree the best. Get CPA. My CPA takes classes all year, all tax codes, etc. for the trucking industry. Right. That's all they, you know, guys. That's what a good CPA and stuff is gonna do. They're looking at any kind of changes and stuff, right? They made any kind of changes and stuff, right? They're looking at it and they're trying to see if you qualify for it. And if you qualify, they're gonna put you on point. They're gonna put you on point and stuff, man, because if you know, if you know, you want to get your taxes and stuff filed, but they also want to make sure that they also want to make sure and stuff that you're not overpaying, right? They don't want you overpaying and stuff. And if you qualify for something, then they want to make sure and stuff that you get that write-off. Okay, well, you know, this qualifies as a write-off right here. So what you used to pay, you ain't got to pay that now. Because of this new law and stuff that came out. They'll familiarize you with that stuff. When they present you with the bill and say, okay, this what you owe, this what you send to the this what you send to the state, this what you send to the feds. All right, like last time, this what you had to send right here, but you know, it's a little bit less now because this is what you qualify for. This is a write-off right here, you know. And they'll explain to you in detail and stuff about, you know, if you owe more money, they'll tell you that. If you owe less money, they'll tell you that too. But you know, seminars and stuff aren't gonna do it. Just find you a CPA. That's it. Just find you a CPA. You know. It can't make it any simpler than that and stuff. But like I said, my problem is when I start talking about, man, find you a CPA, the first thing guys go talk about, man, well, you know, I know this person and stuff, and they do good work and everything and stuff like that. Like, look, is there something that they do year round? Are they a CPA? Are they a CPA? Or do they work for somebody? Because CPAs and stuff, man, they understand is that their reputation is on the line. And so, you know, if they screwing up, you'll know. If you screwing up and stuff, you'll know, because I mean, if they doing everybody's stuff wrong, then you know, Fed's gonna pay them a visit. The Fed's gonna pay them a visit and stuff, and then, oh man, you know, the jig is up. If they doing it wrong and stuff, and they understand the penalties, they understand the punishments of doing things incorrectly. So, you know, someone that's a CPA, someone that's a CPA and stuff. Now, if they just a fly by night type of person and stuff, then that's something different. Okay, they might have got it right and stuff this time or whatever and stuff, but hey, look, are you willing to bet your farm on? Cause that that new infrastructure bill and stuff, right, that got passed last month. They talking about adding on 87,000. No, not 87,000. 8,700. They're adding on 8,700 agents to the IRS. 8,700. And then they gave them a budget. They gave them a budget and stuff, I believe, of 1.6 billion. 8,700 new agents working for the IRS, and then they gave them a budget of 1.6 billion, because they saying that the return on the 1.6 is supposed to be around 400. It's supposed to be 400 billion. That's supposed to be returned and stuff like that. They talking about 400 to 500 billion. So, I mean, for them to sit there and hire that many people and stuff right there, and then to put that money behind it too and stuff, you understand, with everybody getting the Hey, sorry about that, man. My battery went dead and stuff, man. I apologize for that, but anyway, fellas, I gotta go and get them off here anyway and stuff like that. I'm gonna see if I can't go. I'm gonna see if I can't go live tomorrow, and we'll finish up our conversation and stuff today, and yeah, we'll finish up our conversation and stuff. But yeah, so anyway, guys, as always and stuff, man, it's been an honor, been a pleasure. It's my man, this man right here, the one and only, that beautiful Roll Out of Red Rooster. Telling you as always, continue your own research, fact-minded studies. Honest on your skills every day. Until next time we talk, next time we meet, be safe.